Hi everyone and welcome to our Modern Horizons 2 set booster box opening. Today it will be just me and my buddy Andrew opening his set box that I got just recently over the weekend as the set released. Join us as we open all the packs and hopefully he'll get what he wants. He's aiming for more squirrels, as everyone is with this set. So join us, stick around, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this content, please let me know. It means a lot. Thank you. Ready. Hello. We're gonna be doing a
Oh,
Modern Horizons 2 box opening today. Woo!
yeah.
Shake violently.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
let's let's get that plastic off of there.
All right, let's do this. Yeah, I went down last night for my LGS and picked this up, so I'm right. It has been sitting next to my bed for the past all night, ready to be opened. So,
Anxiously await.
oh yeah,
Oh, it's such a pretty purple.
it is.
Okay.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to we're going to separate out into the commons, uncommons, rares, mythics, and then any special cards or whatever. I'm going to spin through the commons and uncommons pretty quickly in case unless I see something that I think is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, let's get to it.
Yeah. How many cards are in the set box?
So, Setbox has 30 packs, and there's 12 cards per back. The separate there are all these different combinations you can do with set boosters that I have no idea about. Um, the only thing you've got a art card. Um, that's where it is. Then you've got land, basic land, and then you have a grouping of commons and uncommons that uh, are together. That are supposed to be like related to each other in some way, shape, or form. But they don't count you and give you a specific number. And then you have different numbers of wild card slots and like art card slots, and then the last one's a token. That can either be a token or these kind of game cards, or they can be a card from the list, which I think is one in every four. But we should you should probably look that up for numbering wise. So there we go. There's the first pack. We had four commons, three uncommons here, and then the first rare is Necrogoyf. So that was the rare slot. We've got another uncommon, the Goblin Shaman, and then we for this time they've done these old art borders or whatever. It's a marble goyle, so common. And then there's always a foil in the back. Ours is a common this time of Dusk Shell Crawler. So not the best to start, but there's many more packs to go. So
I'm just trying to figure out some mic issues. It's picking your sound up on both audios, and so I might be quiet for a little bit.
okay. All right. Well then I will just talk to myself the whole time as I try to do this. Art card of Asmiranda something Kai. We'll put that over there. Land. A couple of commons here. Tireless Provisioner. And our first mythic. We got a Grist, the Hunger Tide. Nice. And then a Chatterfang, another mythic with the old border in this pack. So there's 1 mythic, 2 mythic, a cursed totem, which is a rare. Oh, we couldn't keep it going. But those are two very good ones. There's a rare.
I think it's okay
Eh,
now.
All right. Oh wait, was I muted during that time?
No, you're good. It was
No.
just
Okay.
me.
Okay. All right. So we've got in this pack so far. We've got a Chatterfang, Old Border, a Grist, a Cursed Totem, Aeromoeba, to the common, and we've got our first. This is Step Through as a foil, and then we got our first list card, which is an Endling,
Hey.
which is another rare. So in that pack, we got 2 mythics and 2 rares.
Wow.
That that is nice. We'll move the list cards over here in this pile, and we'll keep on going. So that's already great value here.
Sweet.
That pack.
Drum
Art
roll.
card, land, basic commons. That was like 5 commons in that one. 2 uncommons. A Sanctum Weaver for all of those Enchantresses decks. Counterspell. I'll take it. Counterspells are useful in most blue decks. I'm mostly playing Commander, so having that in a couple of extra decks isn't bad. Goblin or Necromancer makes red and green spells cost 1 less. That's not. I think I've only seen that once. I haven't seen that one before, but I play red and green, so it works.
Make it
Let's
great
move
in
the.
what's the deck? Mort. Goblin deck.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. More. It is a Goblin Shaman, so goes perfectly in that deck.
Yeah.
So hopefully, next time I get on stream here, whenever that is, I'll be playing Chatterfang because
Cause you
I'm
got
a
him.
yeah, I got him, and that is a deck that I want to build.
in the first
So,
in the first pack.
we waited till the second pack. The first pack was an instructional pack and stuff.
Oh, whoopsie.
uh, there's a Chatterstorm. Need it for it. Abundant Harvest. There's an Underworld Cookbook. So there's only one uncommon in that whole grouping at the beginning, but we got a Chef's Kiss, which is the ascent is the steal it's the act of treason on a spell and then copy it, which is nice. Mishra's Factory, and then here's our first of the sketch cards. It's only common, but it makes it really hard to tell what type of card it is, like what color. This one's black, but it makes it look all of them like they're black.
Oh yeah.
But this is World Weary. Enchanted creature gets -4/-4. Then we've got another foil there, and there's some treasure. I think that's my first actual token that I got. That's a token.
They don't care about tokens.
I care about tokens. I need more squirrels.
That's what you got the little dry erase tokens for. Those are the best.
That's true.
Show
That's
off your
true.
artistic skills.
I don't think you want to see my artistic skills. There's an Ornithopter of Paradise, which is a nice ramp card. Baron, and there's an Arid Mesa.
Hey, first fetchy.
That's nice. First fetch. And then persist. Aquarian Ranger isn't bad. It's uncommon. Sudden Edict, here's another one. And a Blazing Root Walla
Ooh, foil.
with a promo. Yeah, it looks like a promo thing. Um, I have not. I've seen these before with the old borders and stuff. Uh, I think this card goes in a couple of decks that are the Madness decks as a easy creature to cast. But
Old border of foil was just so cool.
oh yeah, I don't know if it actually shows up, but you can see the star at the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the only formats I kind of know about are sealed and standard and commander. And I don't know if this sees modern or legacy play at all. I don't know if there's decks for it.
No idea.
Yep, we cannot help you there. Uh, so let's
That
start
would be
going.
a Paul thing to do.
Yeah, there's a couple more. Another a sketch card of Leonis Cryptozoolus, Zoologist. That's cool. Chainer Adept, Faithless Salvaging, the common, the mailer. We've got our second card from the list, which is Brain Freeze. Target player puts top 3 cards of his library into your own graveyard. Storm. Blue. So, I didn't even know that there was a Storm mill card, so that's interesting. But
That's kind of awesome.
yeah, let's keep it going. Chainer's a nice pickup.
Mm-hmm.
That goes into commander decks
I
as a
figured
solid commander itself.
if they were gonna reprint Chainer, then they would give them some kind of different artwork or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of the reprints, I don't think they have new artwork for any of the like other stuff other than like the different borders for reprints.
Get
Right.
lazy
So we
on art.
all right. So we got 2 commons there. Fractured Sanity. Each opponent mills 14 cards for 3 blue, or you can cycle it, and each opponent will mill 4 cards. And there's a Cabal Coffers.
Hey, getting all the cards you
Nice.
wanted.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're already got there. And then the sketch Phantasmal Dreadmaw looks really cool.
If only the camera could speak it up a little better.
Yeah, if only it actually looked good on this awful camera. I smell fear.
Next
But
one.
all right, next pack we go. I'm already happy with what I got out of this box here.
Yeah. How
Oh,
many
and
of the
there's
cards
the
you wanted have you gotten?
well, I was looking for Cabal Coffers and Chatterfang as the only like card and then I've wanted to grab like one more that I was really looking for that I already had a deck set up for was Solitude.
A.
To go into my Hoffrey deck. So we're looking for one more, but those two were the 2 big mythics I was looking for, so that's solid.
Sweet.
There's the signature art card. And then we're going through only 4 commons in this one. Gives us 3 uncommons.
A.
Oh
Say
god,
it.
we actually got there.
Okay.
Alright.
I need to pull this up because I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm going to try to say it, and then you could get to try to say it.
I need to see the writing. I don't know how to spell it either.
All right. So Asmaran, Nomar, Dakar, Decol Dakar.
As
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Yeah. I've got her cookbook at least a couple times.
Yeah. Okay, there.
All right.
Where'd it go? One
I
more try. Okay.
all right.
Esmeran Namardik I can't say it.
Yep. Yeah. So I've seen there are ways that like I've seen them do it on game nights and
Yeah, Jimmy's.
the command zone. They actually pulled it up when they were going over all of the different commanders, like how to separate out and say it correctly. But
Yeah.
it's never going into one of my decks, probably, because I don't play discards decks usually. Ah, but alright. Moving on. A Soul Snare, a Brainstone, and then Mind Collapse. So, alright. This
Next
pack has
one.
another. This pack has a list card because the back one is not a token. So that's something to look forward to there. Going through the comments. There's only 3 comments in that one. Get a whole bunch of ooh. You can already tell that there's a full art there. Going back.
Ooh, ooh.
And a verdant catacombs before it.
Fetchy.
A subtlety.
A what?
Nice. Subtlety. I think it is. So it's flash flying. Whenever it's a 2 blue elemental incarnation 3/3 flash flying. Whenever it enters the battlefield, choose up to 1 target creature spell or planeswalker spell. Its owner puts it on the top or bottom of their library.
Oh.
Evoke, exile a blue card from your hand.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. So it, I think it's not delay. Was it is a different counter spell for creatures or planeswalkers on ETB that puts it on top of their library or on bottom. So that's a solid mythic there as well.
Yeah.
Bone Shredder, Terminal Agony, Potential, and a Light Up the Stage. I'm pretty sure I still have a bunch of those from Standard. Just when the set was out from playing Sealed so frequently.
Never played.
Alright.
I went from playing kitchen table 60 card decks to Commander. That's about it.
Oh. That's a big jump.
It is a very big jump considering the 60 card decks. I remember my first one. I, I I brought a deck to the table with like 6 or 7 other people playing, and I had an over 100 card deck.
Nice. Alright, so into this pack, we've got Sylvan Anthem. Green creatures get +1/+1. Whenever a green creature enters battlefield, you control scry 1. It's a solid card. There's a Greed, which is a nice pickup at uncommon. I've got this in a bunch of. I wanted to put this in more black deck as an easy card draw, so this is really good if you don't. That's cheap card draw for Commander. If you guys need some to pick up that's repeatable. Um, then Glint Baron, Hard Evidence, and a Timeless Witness token. I don't know. We move on though.
Moving on.
Yeah, I think Greed is one of the better uh one of the uncommons I am looking forward to the most to see so that I can put in commander decks. Oh, another art card or signed art card.
Pretty.
If only these things had like collector value.
Yeah. Now they're just pretty.
All right, I should probably at least put these out on the camera as I'm going through them. So there was a bunch of comments. Uh, sorry, roommate was yelling at, coming in. So Calibrated Blast. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land. Put the reveal cards in the bottom of the library in order. Whenever you reveal a non-land card this way, it deals damage equal to that card's mana value to any target.
I
A
like
flashback.
that.
So you flip until you hit something CMC, and then you blast something for that card's CMC.
I like that a lot.
And then Nev's Disc. Not bad.
Classic.
The Abundant Harvest as the art card. Or not art card, but
Sketchy.
sketch card, yeah. And then Soul of Migration, which actually might go into my Hoffrey deck because it has Evoke. It's flying, and whenever it enters the battlefield, you create 2/1/1 bird. So, and its Evoke cost is 4. So with Hoffrey, it's you evoke it in, it creates 2 birds, it dies, it comes back, it makes 2 more birds into the solid 3/5 flyer. But
Sorry, I'm moving the blanket. There we go.
yep. So Shiny. I think So Shiny is one of the nice blue removal.
Oh, it's a name of a card.
Soft. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So Shiny.
Thought you were talking
Enchant
about
creature. No. When So Shiny enters the battlefield, If you control a token, tap enchanted creature, then scry 2. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. So it's one of those soft removal spells that blue usually gets. That's like the capture spell, which is nice. There's Converge, Sweep the Skies, Inevitable Betrayal. This is a good card. So it's got no mana cost. It's instead suspend 3 for 1 a blue and a blue. Search target opponent's library for a creature card and put that card onto the battlefield under your control. Then that player shuffles. So it just goes and steals the best creature from their deck and puts it onto the battlefield under your control. I would not recommend playing this on if you're playing over spell table.
Yeah.
That's
a good card.
It is a very good card that is very annoying to play with over spell table.
Yeah. Everyone
All
just
right,
gets to see all of your deck.
yeah, that's good though. A Mirari's Wake is a good card.
Hey.
That's nice. That's a mythic with a rare in that pack. And then we got 2 commons.
Didn't know,
Bird.
didn't know that was getting reprinted.
Yeah, no, it's a good reprint. Double mana, creatures get +1/+1 on top of it.
I'm glad it got reprinted though. That's for sure.
Well, not double mana, but essentially double mana.
Yeah.
We got the Ifrit. Yep, next, here we go. Don't want to stop. Squirrel Sanctuary. When it enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 squirrel. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, pay 1. If you do, return Squirrel Sanctuary to its owner's hand.
Huh.
So it's just something you just keep bouncing back and forth as your own things die. Got it.
Beautiful.
Yep. Resurgent Belief. Nice. It's got another suspend 1. For suspend 2, 1 and a white, return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good. There's still a lot of cards I have to go with, like in the rare and uncommon slot here. Like this pack is going to be good.
That
So
card's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah, this card's very good.
Don't pop up
And we got
for a second tomorrow.
Yeah, that's great. And we got Daikon. Daikon? Daikon,
Yeah.
nice. Planeswalker. Patchwork Gnomes. Got Arcbound Shikari. And then a foil Urza Saga.
Dude.
Yeah. This is
a lot of good pulls, shit.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put this down with the Shocklands here, just as the pile of land cards, but that is
definitely getting your money's worth on that.
Yeah, I think so too. I think if the prices stay where they're at, I think I'm pretty sure I've got my money off of these cards right here with half the box to go.
Shit.
So we're looking. I'm looking happy here now. I'm with you. I don't think that all of these prices are going to stick. I think they're going to, for singles, go down a little bit, go down some, but
I think those suspend cards are going to go up though.
yeah, I mean those are so good. I think I don't know if I don't know if they get played in other formats just because I have no idea. But
I want
both of those are very good.
I want to pick some up for Majora Suspend. Be great.
Oh yeah. I don't know what the red one does. Oh, the red one takes all of your permanents, shuffles them into your deck, and then you get that many, and then you like reveal that many cards of number of permanents you shuffled in, and you put those onto the battlefield.
I love it. I need it. I need it. My suspend deck is gonna be so fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's already awesome because of Eldrazi, but yeah.
Yeah, that would be very rude. All right, so Territorial Kavu Domain. Never heard of that before. Power and toughness are equal to the number of basic land types among lands you control. So whenever it attacks, choose one, discard a card and draw, or exile one card, up to one card from a graveyard. Okay, not bad. Juggernaut, Kitchen Imp, so shiny. And another List card. Pegasus Stampede. 1 and white. Buy back sack of land. Put a Pegasus token into play. Treat this as a 1/1 white creature with flying. Okay.
Neat.
Yeah, I guess. I guess. We can make Pegasus and more Pegasus by sacking my lands for 1/1.
Hi, Prophet. Good morning.
Another
Thank you,
Arcra.
Auxiliary, for hosting. Beautiful.
Well, this time there's only one common in the whole pack, so at least we get some value on getting out these uncommons here. Um,
What else?
but nothing that I know of. Oh, this is Artifact Landwalk. Aren't too, it's not, it might be more. Yeah, it gives Artifact Landwalk. So with all those dual lands that they gave out here that were Artifact dual lands, they're indestructible. This is some of the counter that they put in for the sealed environment.
Uh,
A Void Mirror, that is a good card. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no colored mana was spent to cast it, counter that spell.
Shit.
It just turns off some decks.
Yeah.
Uncommon, common, Hell Mongrel.
What is
No,
that?
Squirrel. Hell Mongrel is a common. Discard a card. It gets +1/+1 until end of turn and has madness. Yeah, it was just the foil.
Oh, okay.
Opening up these packs makes me want to go back and do another pre-release at my LGS. Um, land.
Another one.
Tragic Fall is a good removal, actually. A turn common. So it's a 1 a black for an instant. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Hellbent. That creature gets -13/-13 until end of turn. Instead, if you have no cards in hand.
Shit.
The -3/-3 isn't bad for removal.
Oh.
I thought the Hellbent said Morbid, so that's a very worse that it says Hellbent. But oh well.
It's still okay.
Yeah, it's still okay.
Them discard decks gonna go crazy.
A Ravenous Squirrel. Nice. Whenever you sack an artifact or creature, put a +1 counter on him. Then you can play 1 black and green to sack an artifact or creature to gain a life and draw a card. So I will take that. And a Squirrel Sovereign. Other
Go
squirrels get
squirrel.
+1/+1. We are making the squirrel deck just out of cards here.
Apparently.
An Esper Sentinel's a good one.
Oh, Enchantress.
I'll read. Yeah, Enchantress Presence, which is nice. Esper Sentinel's gonna be very good.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless that player pays X, where X is Esper Sentinel's power. If you can get this turn 1, turn 2, it's going to draw you a couple of cards just on the first rotation in Commander.
Yeah. Have that and Ristic Study on the table.
Oh yeah, so many people are going to like you.
Totally.
I have so many friends. Common.
The dream would be to have the Sentinel, Ristic Study, and Smothering Tide, so you get everything.
Oh, and Mystic Remora. Let's just add that
Oh
in
yeah.
there. Why not?
Have them all.
Yeah.
Next.
Next, here we go. We keep going. We keep going on.
Oh, it's a pretty island.
It is.
It's very pretty.
All right. Thomas Crypt Keeper. All right. Uncommon. All right. Usury, Fortune's Flame. This was the coin flipping one.
Oh yeah.
When he attacks, choose a number between 1 and 5. Flip that many coins. For each flip you win, draw a card. For each flip you lose, it deals 2 damage to you. If you won 5 flips, you may cast spells from your hand this turn without paying their mana cost. So you get an Omniscience for the turn, as well as drawing 5 cards.
Oh
This is
shit.
insane if you can get that, but highly doubt it's going to happen unless you've got like Kark's Thumb or whatever.
Yeah.
Diamond Lion. This is an interesting one from the. I don't know if it actually like work how great it will work. Zorn Orb is a reprint. I think this is new art. I have not seen this one before. Sack of land, gain 2 life.
Oh yeah.
Mine Mind collapse. Oh, that's
Oh,
just art. And then Monoskellion. There's battlefield with a +1 counter on it. Remove a +1 counter. Deals 1 damage to any target.
it's like Triskelion.
Yep. Except it only gets 1 counter.
Yeah, that's why it's mono and not Trisk.
Yeah.
Next.
Next we go. Keep on moving. More commons. I actually last night during my art pre-release, the guy across from me in his first 4 packs opened 4 bottle golems.
Was that good?
No,
Oh.
they're 4 mana for a 3/3 with trample. That when it dies, you gain life equal to its power. It was just the fact that he drew 4 of bottle golems in 4 packs was stupid.
Oh.
Ooh, Cauldron Complete.
What is
Living weapon, indestructible. It's an equipment. Equipped creature gets +5/+5, +5/+5, and has first strike, trample, indestructible, haste. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a creature, exile that creature.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
This is one of the other
busted.
big hits for
That's
this
fucking
set. Yeah.
busted.
So that goes into my Rograk and Arden deck because
Hell
it's
yeah.
7 mana to cast, 7 mana to equip.
Shit.
Another greed.
Perfect.
But I mean, for all the for everything on there, I think it's worth it.
Yeah, you give him a lot of fucking good cards, damn.
So here's the art. Land, basics. Scary Oak. Evolve whenever 1 or more +1 counters are put onto Scary Oak. You may create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token.
Tree Oak.
So this actually can go infinite
Oh.
with yeah. So if you have I believe it can go infinite. If you have Coat of Arms out, and when a second squirrel comes in, it comes in as a 2/2,
Mm-hmm.
and then that triggers the evolve. So you put a +1 counter on the Scurry Oak, it goes to a 2/3, and then when the other when it makes a squirrel token, that squirrel comes in as a 3/3, which then triggers the evolve again if you have Coat of Arms. So I
Shit.
think this can make infinite squirrels, and it is a May for making the squirrel, so you can stop it at any time.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. So that is a really weird combo for a squirrel deck with tree folk. So we'll see. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah.
Another Esper Sentinel, a old shifted time. I think we're calling them time shifted borders. I don't know. But it's a marble golem, so it isn't worth anything. And then a list card, Urborg Panther. It is a summon Night Stalker. Black, sacrifice it, destroy target creature blocking it. Sacrifice Feral Shadow, Breath Stealer, and Urborg Panther to search your library for Spirit of the Night and put it into play as though it were just played. Shuffle your library.
It's like that.
So many hoops.
It's like that 3 card combo with the unspeakable or something. What was it? It was
I
like
don't know.
a beefy blue guy that took like a certain combo of 3 different sorcery or instants to get him out.
I I was thinking of Exodia, and we are for some reason having to assemble these pieces to summon Exodia. Different game, I know, but still the
Yeah, it's the unspeakable. It's
aha.
it's a 9 mana 6/7 flying trample blue spirit. And when it deals combat damage to a player, you may return target arcane card from your graveyard to your hand. So that would be
Nice.
good in like standard or something. I think it was back in the day.
Oh, okay.
So you could just cheat them out and keep returning the spells to summon another one.
Very nice. Well, we got our next fetch land. Got
Oh
Marsh
shit.
Flats.
Oh shit.
Then another Cursed Totem. And then a Search the Premises. Sketch Search the Premises. Whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, investigate. This is actually a rare foil sketch, so it's a solid way so investigate. You make clue tokens. And you can pay 2 to sacrifice the clue to draw a card. So in Pillow Fort decks, I'm guessing that this could be a great for commander. You just play it, and when they do attack you, you're able to put mana in to draw cards. I mean, I'm not sure what else you want with a in Pillow Fort if you don't if you need more card advantage.
Ah, oopsie.
Oh no,
It's okay. We're back.
we're back, and we move on.
I forgot I did
We're
that.
back. We're moving on. We're going Blue-Eyed Cobra.
What
Common.
else?
Glorious Enforcer. That is a common though, so we don't care.
No, don't care.
Alright. Magus of the Bridge. Whenever a non-croaking creature is put into your graveyard from the battlefield, create a 2/2 black zombie. Whenever a creature is put into an opponent's graveyard from the battlefield, exile Magus of the Bridge.
Heh.
And it's for 3 black, 4/4. Okay.
Odd.
Mishra's Factory. The Ornithopter of Paradise is going, I think, be going to plenty of non-green commander decks as a 2-mana rock. Huh?
I was asking, is it a run?
Yeah, so what it is for 2 colorless mana, it is a Flying Thopter artifact creature that's an 0/2, and it's tap, add 1 mana of any color. So it's a 2-mana dork that can go into any deck that ramps you 1. It's gonna be it's a pretty solid card actually, but it's not gonna be expensive at all.
No, not at all.
Alright, and then we got another list card. Vaudeline Illusionist. Blue tap. Target creature phases out.
Ew.
That is disgusting.
Ew.
I would be. I might need to think about putting that in this decks.
It just brings me back to when I don't know who I was playing against, but I was playing my Eureka deck and someone oublieted Eureka. It was terrible. It was a terrible time.
Yeah, and an oubliette and facing out is definitely hard to deal with depending upon how they did it and what colors you're in.
Yeah. This is definitely fun, yes, profit.
Alright, so we go. There's the basics. Here are a couple of commons. Flang Tongue Yearling. I don't know what that is.
It's a Kabu.
Alright. It is a Kavu. Zabaz, the Glimmer Wasp.
Hell yeah.
It's a modular insect token, or insect. If a modular ability, triggered ability would put 1 or more +1 counters on a creature you control, put that many +1. And then red, destroy an artifact you control. White, give it flying. An unmarked grave. That's good. That's a good tutor for people who are trying to assemble combos or whatever in commander decks. It's another 2-drop tutor. Oh, the only qualification on those has to be it's non-legendary card and actually puts it into your graveyard, not your hand. So
It's one of those.
but your graveyard is essentially your hand in commander, right?
Yeah. Totally.
There are so many decks where that is true.
Yeah.
So Next one, here we go.
Yep.
Basics, basics, basics. That's the wrong pile.
Get your pile straight.
Uncommon, uncommon, and another Chatterfang.
Another one.
Another one. Um, Full Snare, and a time shifted, whatever, Squirrel Sovereign. That's pretty cool. That will go in
Another
the deck.
one.
And a foil Thrasta, Tempest Roar.
It's less often called it.
What?
I mean,
Hey,
trample over planeswalkers, that's cool, but
it is 10 green green. It costs 3 less to cast for each other spell you cast this turn. Trample haste, trample over planeswalkers. Thrasta has hexproof as long as it enters the battlefield this turn. It's a 7/7, so I wish it was bigger,
yeah.
but it still goes into Gishath.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And
Whenever
being
you
that it's
talk about
foil,
whenever you talk about Gishath, it just makes me want to rebuild my deck.
oh, it's so much fun.
It is very
It,
fun.
it is. Gishath is just dinosaurs. You ramp, you smack people with giant Gishath and
Oh
poke
yeah.
out more dinosaurs.
Yeah. My only problem is I have a shit ton of proxies in there.
All right, Dothia Voidwalker. So this is a very good card that's going to be seeing play.
Hey.
Shadow. If a so it's a for 2 black, Dothy Rogue. He has Shadow. If a card would be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it with a Void counter on it. Tap, sack, Dothy Voidwalker. Choose an exile card an opponent owns with a Void counter on it. You may play it this turn without paying its mana cost. So this is a Leyline of the Void, and then you get to cast whatever you want from it for free. It is so good, and just will ruin decks if people, depending upon like Muldrotha decks or self mill and stuff, that they just all the cards get exiled. This is insanely good.
Mm-hmm.
Another Enchantress's Presence,
Hey.
and then 2 commons. All right, we are down to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more packs.
Oh shit.
Ah.
My cat is
I'm
playing
having
video
trouble with the.
games.
All right,
Trouble.
here we go. Yeah, trouble opening up packs. Spreading Insurrection. Okay. All right. Harmonic Prodigy. Prowess. If an ability of a shaman or another wizard you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time.
Huh.
That's cool.
Pretty neato.
Seal of Removal. Lens Flare. Oh, this got me so hyped because I saw a foil land in the back, and it was a common.
Squirrel.
The tease. The tease is real.
And
All
next.
right. Next we go. Oh, there's only 1 common in this pack. All right.
That's weird.
We get all of the uncommons. Um. All right. Here we go. Sanctifier and Vec. Protection from black and from red. When it enters the battlefield, exile all cards that are black or red from all graveyards. If a black or red permanent spell or card not on the battlefield we put into a graveyard, exile it instead. This is just a hate card. Straight up hate for black and red.
Hey.
Alright, next one is Rise and Shine, an art card. Or a sketch card. Which is rare still, but
I don't, I don't know how to
it's
feel about the sketch cards, really.
yeah, it is kind of weird. I
It
don't
makes
know. I
them.
haven't.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It makes them look like they're snow cards. It's confusing.
Yeah. I don't know. Target non-creature artifact you control becomes a 0/0 artifact creature. Put 4 1/1 counters on it on each artifact that became a creature this way. And then it's got 4 blue blue to overload it.
Huh.
That'd be nice. and we got the squirrel mob.
Yay!
We will make the squirrel deck out of what is here, and we will be happy with it.
I dare you to.
No, I need to add more cards. I will need to add. Well, yes, I have a bunch of squirrel cards here. Like I haven't gone through all of the. I haven't been showing all the squirrel cards I've gotten. We need more squirrels and more buffs and stuff like that. But definitely a bunch of the cards, the rares we've gotten will be going into my squirrel deck. All right, commons, uncommons, rare, Gaia's Will.
Ooh,
Suspend
shit.
4/4 green. Until end of turn, you may play lands and cast spells from your graveyard. If a card would be put into your graveyard from anywhere this turn, exile that card instead.
Oh, shit.
That's
That's an
good.
awesome card.
Yeah. Let's recalibrate. Another list card. Nuisance Engine. 2 tap, put a 0/1 colorless pest artifact creature token onto the battlefield. Pest is not a new key term?
What?
Or I thought that was new from
What set is it from?
last set. I have no idea. It looks like a upside down moon with
Oh,
a crown underneath
it's
it.
one of those plane chase sets.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's one of the plane chase sets.
Well, this is interesting. But it also goes into squirrel deck because it says 2 tap, make pest artifact and a squirrel with Chatterfang out. All right, 3 more to go. Repeatable squirrel creators, that's what we need. Basic.
Yeah.
Other commons. Here we
Chase
go.
Anthology.
Nice. Uncommons. All right. Now we're up to the rare. Nettle Cyst, which is really good. Living Weapon gives +1/+1 for each artifact and/or enchantment you control.
Oh, yeah.
Solid. Commons and uncommons. 2 more. Come on, baby.
Oh, no. Only
We're
two.
only 2 left. I mean, we got value out of this box here.
Straight value.
So many. All right, Bloodbraid Marauder. Can't block 2-mana 3/1 Delirium. This spell has Cascade as long as you have 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Let's go.
This set is so confusing with all the different mechanics.
Sorry, say that again?
This set is so confusing with all the different mechanics.
It is, and when they don't have the reminder text on it, I was so confused last night when I was playing against somebody who had the modular uh insect
Yeah.
because we didn't know that modular could only go onto artifact creatures.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, so we were both like I was avoiding killing his thing because I didn't want his +1 counters going anywhere else when all he had were birds out.
Oh.
So they would have just disappeared. So at least the text here is for this one, but and then fire and dice.
Oh.
Deal 2 damage divide as you choose among 1 or 2 targets, or tap target permanent, draw a card.
Neato.
That's pretty solid. And then another list card, Fodder Cannon. 4 tap, sack a creature. Fodder Cannon deals 4 damage to target creature. The reminder text or the text underneath it is step 1, find your cousin. Step 2, get your cousin in the cannon. Step 3, find another cousin. All right. Here we go. Let's hope for one more pack here. One more pack.
Last pack.
Last pack, and then we'll show out all of the rares and mythics that we got here.
Is that a squirrel art card?
It is a Squirrel Sovereign art card.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, indeed.
Beautiful.
Card. And there's a Scalding Tarn.
Hey, how many fetchies?
Nice. That is the 4th fetch.
Hey.
Another Search the Premises, Extruder, or Terrastorm. But so that is the box. Let's
Oh,
move
that's.
stuff. Well, that's because I like cracking packs, and so
Oh, I meant that last pack went by fast.
oh, the last pack, yeah. At this point, so looking at the mythics that we got up here, we'll put the mythics just Thrasta, a Chatterfang, the Altart Chatterfang,
Ooh.
Cauldra Compleat, Dakon, Mirage Wake, Subtlety, Cabal Coffers, and Grist. So
Awesome.
we got out of the box of 30, we got 3, 6, 9 mythics of 30 packs.
I have no idea how
So
we did.
that's I have no idea either, but it seems nice. We got 4 fetch lands
That's pretty good. And an Urza Saga.
and an Urza Saga.
The foil,
So
nonetheless.
yeah, foil Urza Saga. So that's really nice. Um, to get. So far, I have not seen a set booster box come out with less than 4 fetches,
That's
which
really
is
something.
insane. I doubt that all of them are like that, but out of 4 boxes I've watched, it's been pretty crazy.
Go test your
Um,
luck.
so looking at these, I think the big ones that we care about in that I got was one of those. This is a cool art. Getting an Esper Sentinel's good. Grabbing 2 of those.
Oh, neat.
I like those. I don't think the blue. I don't think I'm going to play them except for decks once we get to at least this blue one until we get back into paper magic and face to face.
Yeah.
But Chainer's a good nice pickup, and that was it. So let me count how many rares we got here. Because what I don't know is I want to see is this worth getting over just a regular booster box that has 36 packs in it,
Mm-hmm.
where you're probably going to get a couple more extra for the foil slot. So because we only have 30 packs, we had a couple of packs in there that had multiple rares or mythics. So we should end up ahead here. So there's 5 rares there. 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. So 42 rares,
Mm-hmm.
and we said we had 9 mythics. So we're at 51 total rare mythic combined. That is nut nuts value of number of rares and mythics compared to what you would get to just a regular booster box.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Set
Oh
box
my
are
god.
becoming the new booster box. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think if people are just looking to open up packs, it's probably set boosters way to go.
Yeah.
Um,
I still
I
do
wish.
only recommend getting singles unless you like spending money on boxes.
Yeah, that's
Please.
probably for the best. But I have an addiction, and uh, and doing so well on this. And last night at my pre-release, I was able to. My pre-release had a foil Verdant Catacombs
Mm-hmm.
and a pre and the promo sword of Hearth and Home.
Mm-hmm.
I got addicted. So I'm probably going to another pre-release tomorrow that I had zero plans on doing
That's
beforehand.
That's what pre-releases do. Is they put a couple of the best cards in the pre-release packs to get people hooked into playing. You always
Well,
have
it
the good
worked.
cards.
Well, it worked on me,
Yep.
and I'm okay with that sometimes.
Yeah.
But
So
now
you gonna build that Chatterfang?
I will build Shadowfang. I don't need it. I don't know if I need to though, because while he's a very good card, I don't know of any other black green token decks that need a sack outlet or want like just a random extra squirrel whenever they make a token. So I might be able to look to see if other people want this squirrel while he is still valuable as he is.
Oh yeah.
Um, but Chatterfang is a good will be the my commander of choice the next time if I get on stream. You'll probably just out of this out of these cards here. Obviously, you get the fetch land.
Mm-hmm.
We get a Cabal Coffers, and then also the what's it called? We'll see. I've got an Urborg, so that just goes in there.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pick out what cards we got here from to make this stupid squirrel deck as much as we can right here. So right now you've got the removal, the graveyard hate with Dothy,
Mm-hmm.
a squirrel mob, which says which gets +1/+1 for each other squirrel on the battlefield, and then a Sylvan Anthem, giving green creatures you control +1/+1. Whenever a green creature enters the battlefield under your control, you scry one. Um, so those are going to be big just by uh, just this buffs itself. This gives all my squirrels I'm making extra power here. That is the Squirrel Sovereign that gives other squirrels +1/+1. Um, the Scurry Oak to see if I'm able to actually make that go infinite on a turn.
He said
Greed,
scurry.
Greed as a card draw engine to put in there. Other, the Ravenous Squirrel is a nice 1-drop that I can sacrifice those squirrel tokens in order to make more squirrel stuff.
Dude.
Might as well do the Squirrel Sanctuary. It's another thing there that makes a squirrel.
Flavor
So
Wing.
why not? I think that is all of the squirrel stuff in uncommon. Um, of course, because of Chatterfang, it's really any kind of uh, token maker that you have works with him.
So,
There's right.
question.
Let me read Chatterfang. I don't think I ever did. So Chatterfang is 2 and a 3 for a legendary creature Scroll Warrior. It is a 3/3 with Forest Walk. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, choose those. Let me read again. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus that many 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens are created instead. Black, sacrifice X squirrels. Target creature gets +X/-X until end of turn. So there's a couple of ways to build it that I think you can go in. You can either just try for the go wide strategy of building tokens and just happen to make squirrels to go along with it. You could go with the squirrel tribal, or you can go with more of the aristocrat style of you have all of those on death triggers that will and you start and you use Chatterfang as a sack outlet essentially for all the squirrels that you're making. so that you use the aristocrats, paying everybody for one and such as you go along here. Um, that one I want is to actually make the go wide squirrel tribal deck, so that you actually aren't sacrificing the squirrels to do things, um, because you want to have them out and you want to have a whole bunch of squirrels out to make it so that you can use more spells like that give buffs, wide buffs, like Return of the Wild Speaker. That's also a card draw. Um, what is I am blanking here on cards that say draw cards for each creature you control. Um,
There's many
there's like
out there.
two. Yeah, there's two of them that I know of that I use. That's like 5 and 6 mana. Um, but
Well,
the other cards I picked up for the set are Dray Keeper, which when it enters you create 2 squirrels and you can play 3 in a black to give squirrels +1/+0 menace, and then Nested Shambler, which is for 1 black. It's a zombie 1/1. When it dies, you create X tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens, where X is Nested Shambler's power. But there are more squirrel stuff in the set. Like there's a command that makes 2 squirrels. And then there's a couple of things from the rebuild, from well, not rebuild, the reprints that are also squirrel related. Like I think there's the one with vanishing that when it enters you get 3 squirrels and stuff like that. I actually have a couple of them over here because I went out and pre-ordered stuff for this deck. One of them is Nut Collector. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a 1/1 squirrel creature token into play. Threshold. All squirrels get +2/+2.
so would you think it would be something to put like either I would think to put like tree folk in this deck because of the sacrifice ability on Shadowfang. So it gets plus X minus X. So it would kill creatures that have the equal power and toughness, but on tree folk, their butts are bigger. So it
They
makes
are.
sense.
That is one way to do it. So you either have to
Squirrels and
using this
trees.
last ability. Yeah. So for using the last ability, you're either using it as a kill ability,
Yeah.
or you're using it like where you want to pump. The issue is that the X is the number of creatures that you have to sacrifice. So if you're sacrificing it just to hit in with one tree folk, it's going to actually be a little bit more difficult. Because you wipe your board to buff to kill one to hit somebody for an extra 6, and then now you have to rebuild and find 6 more squirrels to be able to do it again.
Well, this would be like one of those type of finisher things
Oh yeah,
where it's
yeah.
like
If you're able
tree
to,
folk has like forest walker, you can make it unblockable or flying or something like that,
mhm.
and then just stack your whole board and one shot kill.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you could do that,
That
that'd
would be
be
fun.
insane. That would be funny to watch.
I want to.
Yeah,
That'd be so cool.
you could definitely do that. The other combo, yeah. The other thing, I think there are 2 ways to go. I think there's one more way to go infinite with Chatterfang, and that is Chatterfang, Pitiless Plunderer. Those 2 cards by themselves will go infinite, but you need another payoff for the on-death triggers. So Pitiless Plunderer says, whenever a creature you control dies, create a treasure token. So when a creature dies, you create a treasure token, and then Chatterfang replaces that to also make a squirrel. Well, you can then use the treasure to activate Chatterfang's ability again to sacrifice the squirrel, and that triggers the Pitiless Plunderer again. So that repeats infinitely for infinite on death triggers. Um, so you just need something else out there like Karn's Bastion, uh, Blood Artist, or something like that to win the game. Just on the spot there as soon as another token enters the battlefield, or as soon as another creature dies.
Oh yeah.
So
Neato.
yeah, there's a bunch of cool things to do with this deck. There are a bunch of cool cards that I don't even know, and we don't have time to actually go through all of them um, for this set. But uh, it was fun actually opening this up and talking with to at least hear a little bit while I look at these cards.
Yeah. It was some good cards. It's a good set. It's just really pricey.
It is very pricey. I wish you luck if anybody is. I wish anybody who's watching has luck to if they're opening up packs or anything like that,
Oh yeah.
because
Me.
you can get back all the value in the box in one card, or like a pre-release box in one card,
How much is
or
a
you'll
pre-release
just
box?
not get anything.
How much is a
That
pre-release box?
um, I have seen it every. So my LGS was at 45.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it go up to 55 or 60,
If,
but my LGS didn't do any prize support when we were doing the event.
ah,
So I don't know if other, and so I don't know if the other ones are selling it just flat for that, or if they're doing prize support while they're doing these pre-releases. So that changes what it's at. Where it's going to change for each LGS. I wonder if you could buy them online.
I don't know.
I bet you could buy. I wonder if you could buy it like on Amazon or something.
No, yeah, probably. You can buy all the magic stuff on Amazon now.
Oh yeah. So looks like for a bundle and a pre-release kit
A bundle?
plus accessories. What the heck does plus accessories
What are these accessories?
mean? Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I couldn't. After a quick search, it wasn't popping it up. So maybe I don't know. You can't. You might
Okay.
not be able to grab them yet.
Fat. A fat pack is $84.98 on Amazon. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think you get the fat pack. I don't think is worth it.
No.
I would rather get two um pre-release kits for $5 more, and it gets you two extra packs and two extra rares with the
Pre-release.
promo card.
Pre-release on Amazon is going at about 70.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's a lot.
well then, I wouldn't buy it at that price.
Yeah, don't buy it on Amazon. Wait for the prices to go down. That's for sure. Eesh.
Yeah, gosh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this product isn't gonna go out of stock really quick, like Time Spiral. That's for sure.
Well, one of the reasons why Time Spiral did was because that was um a set print run. Like they didn't do any extra prints.
Yeah,
This is a
it's
print to
first mistake.
demand run. So as long as there's demand for it, they'll keep printing it.
Yeah, I think that about's gonna wrap up the stream for today. I'm just gonna make this a
Yeah,
little short and sweet one.
that sounds good. I now have to go on and sort all of these cards and figure out what I'm gonna do and which decks they go in and such.
Have fun sorting, and happy weekend.
You too. See you guys.
Bye, guys. Those are some pretty cool cards, huh? Hope you like the set box opening. We're hoping that Andrew will build a squirrel commander deck and maybe be featured in a later on episode with our EDH gameplay. Maybe we'll do all squirrels because other people want to build these decks too. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you really like this content. It really helps out a lot. And check out any other videos that we'll have posted on the end screen here. If you like this video, you can check out the Strixhaven booster box opening, or you can check out the EDH gameplay that we live stream on Twitch every Sunday and Wednesday at 6:45 p.m. CST. Thank you for watching. Bye.